Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at the Anker Solix C1000 portable power station. This versatile powerhouse has been making waves, and I've gathered insights from multiple sources and real-life users, as well as my own experiences to give you a comprehensive in-depth review. So let's dive right in. The Anker Solix C1000 is not just a portable power station. It's a portable energy hub designed to keep you connected wherever you go. With its robust features and thoughtful designs, it's certainly earned its spot in the limelight, so let's take a closer look. Talking performance, one of the most impressive features of the C1000 is its hyper-fast charging. Using what they call hyper-flash AC input, it can charge from 0 to 100% in just 58 minutes. Note, however, using that hyperflash charging every time isn't the greatest thing for the lithium iron phosphate battery packs that are inside of this power station, but you do have the availability to select a charge rate within the app that comes with it for your smartphone to tailor the AC input rate to allow you to use the minimum amount of charge rate needed to get the thing filled in the time frame that you have available. More on the app later, but that being said, those 1058 watt-hour batteries are lithium iron phosphate, not lithium ion, which means they will last up to 3,000 charge cycles before you see any major degradation, and the entire unit comes with Anker Solix's 5-year warranty. While the AC inverter in the unit is rated for 1800 watts continuous usage across its 6 AC outputs, one of those outputs features what Anker calls surge pad technology. All that is a really fancy way of saying the C1000 can handle up to 2400 watts output in surge loading. It also functions well as an uninterrupted power supply with less than a 20 millisecond switching interval, meaning your electronics will be safe in the event of a sudden loss of power. Beyond that, you get two 100-watt USB-C and two 20-watt USB-A outputs. The C1000 is a little light on USB outputs compared to other models I've tested, and it's clear this unit has a bias towards providing AC power. If you're looking to future-proof, there is an expansion port for connecting the C1000 to an expansion battery Anker Solix is promising, which will bring the combined unit power storage up to the 2000 watt-hour mark. One striking thing about the C1000 versus other power stations I've tested is the user experience. The fit and finish of the product is as high of quality as you'll see in any of the power stations I've ever reviewed, if not the best I've ever experienced. The design is very practical, and not a lot of space is wasted on things like stylish handles or overall weird designs. The on-unit controls are basic and they get the job done, but where the experience really starts to shine is within the app. The app Anker provides has amazing functionality, and it's clear that they've spent some money on it and didn't just phone it in like a lot of the no-name manufacturers in this space. You can do quite a bit just beyond turning connections on and off or monitoring power level. The app allows you to do quite a few things, like set timers for when the unit will power off outputs or the entire unit itself, change displayed brightness, turn the included light off or on, or adjust its brightness. It even allows you to monitor the internal temperature of the unit. Not only does this work in the vicinity of the unit via Bluetooth, the C1000 can also be connected to your home Wi-Fi system and controlled via the app from anywhere in the world. Speaking of anywhere in the world, if you're into outdoor adventures, the C1000's solar charging capability is a game changer. Pair it with Anker Solix's PS400 solar panel or any other solar panel with an XT60 output, and you've got an eco-friendly power solution that can keep you off-grid for extended periods. The C1000 is capable of receiving up to 600 watts of solar or DC inputs at any one given time. Also included with the C1000, you will find a 12-volt socket for charging the unit in your car, as well as an XT60Y cable. Now, let's address some minor concerns. First, the device arrives without detailed documentation, leading to a bit of initial confusion. Apparently, in the interest of being all eco-friendly, Anker Solix does not bother with printing a manual. Instead, you get a card with an RF tag you can scan that will then direct you to a PDF download of the instruction manual. Honestly, I didn't find this too bothersome since I keep PDFs of important manuals like the service manuals for my vehicles in my iPhone, and beyond initial usage, I hardly ever need to reference the manual for products like this, but I realize that for some people this will be an issue. Second, finding the Anker app also required a bit of a scavenger hunt in the App Store. Anker doesn't really spell it out in the included documentation, but if you search Anker in your appropriate cell phone app store, you'll eventually get there. Third, the XT60 cable, which I assume is supposed to be for the solar input, doesn't have the Anderson plugs on the opposite end that are usually standard to connect it to most universal solar panels. Finally, the noise levels. Some users noted that cooling systems can be quite audible, especially when charging at higher loads. While this might not be a deal breaker for everyone, it's something to be aware of, particularly if you plan to use it in close quarters inside or in a vehicle. Personally, I don't find it too loud, and it is certainly nowhere near as loud as a lot of other units I've tested, like the EB55 from Blue Eddy. In conclusion, the Anker Solix C1000 is a formidable contender in the world of portable power stations. Its exceptional charging capabilities, robust battery, and all the other features make it an excellent companion for various scenarios. While it does have the capability to take a solar charge and includes a vehicle connector, I'm not sure if the vehicle or outdoors life is what the unit is best suited for. To me, the emphasis on quick AC charging and massive amounts of AC output makes me feel like this unit would be your best bet as a home backup, especially when you take into account the expandability. The lack of appropriate solar cables and a smaller count of USB outputs makes it hard for me to recommend for camping, where so much of what you're charging is USB or USB-C based, and solar being your most readily available means of replenishing the unit. There you have it, our comprehensive review of the Anker Solix C1000 portable power station. Till next time, be good.